Aloha. Good morning, everyone. My name is Irvin Russell Pelton Jr. I am the second son of Irvin and Betty Pelton, and they rest in peace. And this is Stars. You say hello to them, Stars? Huh? You say hello to them over there? Huh? Good morning again. I'm making this video on the advice of one, my sister Brenda, and a couple other friends. They keep telling me, Irv, you gotta do what I'm about to do. So I'm going to bring you up to date. A little over 4.5 years ago, on the Big Island of Hawaii, I decided to travel all 50 states, honoring and supporting the men and women of the armed forces and their families. And we have been, we are right now in Peru, Indiana. This is our 35th state, and we've been here for about 3 weeks. We were in Marion, Indiana, at the Grant County Rescue Mission, helping out those folks there. Thank you. What a privilege it was. And we're heading to Iowa, our 36th state. We're almost done with 35 states. We've got 34 completed. We're working on our 35th. We're heading to our 36th state. Now, the reason I stopped in Peru, Indiana, is last week when I was in the mission there, I seen a flyer for monster trucks, and that's with a Z at the end of the truck. Show is going to be here in Peru this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I've had the privilege to help put on more than one monster truck show. Shout out to my buddy Dwight. So I've done them in Michigan, and just a little over, or almost a year ago, last September, we were in Rutland, Vermont, and we got to volunteer at a monster truck show there. So when I seen this flyer, it's like, hey, and then I noticed that they support the Wounded Warrior Project. That's one of the things that we do, is we honor for their sacrifices that our military families and personnel have done. So the Wounded Warrior Project is close to our heart. So I contacted them and asked permission to come and help them out this weekend. And permission was granted. So we got here last night. Today's Monday. We got to wait until Friday before we can help them out. But we're going to help them out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we're heading to our 36th state. Next Monday, when we wake up, 1 week from today, Stars and I are going to head to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Now, the reason why we're going to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, is because when we were in Mississippi a few months ago, back in March and April, helping out with that 180-mile stretch of tornadoes that hit, in Rolling Forks, Mississippi, we met Willie Ray Cusack. And this gentleman lives in Cedar Rapids, and he has a wonderful barbecue business. And he loaded up some of his people and his barbecuer and stuff, and he drove down to Rolling Forks, Mississippi, and set up in a parking lot, serving meals, free meals for like 3 weeks or more. And naturally, Uncle Irv loves barbecue, so a free meal? Ooh, yeah. So I go there and I meet Willie and visited him. He fed me more than once the whole time he was there. Thank you very much, Willie. And so while we were there, he asked about the RV and the paint job and stuff, and we told him what our mission was and what we're doing. Well, he invited us that when we hit Iowa, if we came to his hometown, he is going to take, and he knows the missions and stuff there. So when we go to the mission and volunteer to set up a barbershop and cut some hair for the clients, he's going to bring his barbecuer. And so they're going to be able to get free haircuts and some aloha and love from Stars and I, and he's going to feed them. So we're really excited about that because, we've been traveling for, again, a little over 4.5 years, and we're starting to meet more and more people. Places where we're going to, we get to stop in and visit them. So when we get there, okay, this is why this video is here. I'm making this video. I need help. I need help, folks. Again, the biggest expense is gas and maintenance on the RV. Last week I spent over a couple $100, close to $300 on tires that I needed, and so I'm sitting here in Peru, Indiana. I'm gonna be here for a week, which is the 21st, and then I'm driving to, I told you, Cedar Rapids. Well, I only have enough gas money to get to Cedar Rapids, and I can get there in a day or 2 days or whatever. But I don't have no money when I get to Cedar Rapids. I'm going to be on E and no money. And we go to communities to help and show aloha and support for our military personnel. I can't show up broke. I can't show up needing, because a lot of the missions and stuff I go to, a lot of the homeless shelters and all that, they need help. And that's why we're going to continue to do what we're doing. We have 15 more states, 13 on the mainland, and then it's to Alaska, and then from Alaska, I get to go back to where we live on the big island of Hawaii. And so right now, folks, I need gas money. I need help financially. I'm embarrassed about asking, and I wish I didn't have to, but I need to. I need gas money, please. There's a couple maintenance things on the RV that I got to do, and I can't do because I don't have the funds to do those maintenances, and thank God the RV is still traveling, So if you can find it in your heart to help us out with gas money at the maintenance. As far as my personal need, I have more than any man deserves. I have everything I need, but gas money for the RV, so that we can continue to our next state. We'd really appreciate it if anybody could find it in your hearts to help us out. We have PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. To the ones that have helped us get here, because trust me, an old man and his dog in an old RV cannot do this alone. I can't. I could not do it with all the aloha and support that I've gotten up to this moment. But once again, I need to ask for help. If you can find it in your heart to please help us so that we can make it to our next 15 states, we'd really appreciate it. We'd really appreciate it. We're almost done, folks. You got that? We finished 35. We finished 34 states. We're working in our 35th state. We're heading to our 36th state. If anyone along the route needs help, please feel free to contact us. We'll stop and help you. If anybody wants help, please contact us, because we need help, and we need help for gas money right now, folks. Please. Okay, I did it. I'm reaching out for help. Huey ho.